For this second exercise, we're going to create a very simple calculator using if-else-if statements. We start off by creating two variables for our numbers. We'll call those operand 1 and operand 2. We'll create a variable for our operator, which will be a char variable. We'll call it op or op. Next, we are going to prompt the user to enter the first number or the first operand, like so, and then we will store it in the variable using the convert to double after we get the number from the console, like so. Same thing for the second operand. Enter operand 2, and operand 2 is equal to convert to double, console read line. Next, we prompt the user to enter an operator, and then we store it in op using convert to char. There we go. Now we're ready to begin the series of if-else-if statements. So we start off if op equals plus for addition. Then we're just going to write out the result to the console. We don't need to store it, at least not in this version. So it's operand 1 plus operand 2. Then we're going to write else if the operator is the minus sign or subtraction. Then write out operand 1 minus operand 2. Else if the operator is the multiplication operator. Then console write line operand 1 times operand 2. Then if it's the division operator or the slash, operand 1 divided by operand 2. And then finally, in case the user enters an operand that we don't recognize, we'll put a little error message out here that said didn't recognize operator, like so. Okay, so there's our complete program. Let's run it with a few numbers and see what we get. We'll start off simple. 2 plus is 4. Very good. Let's run it again. We'll do some floating point numbers this time. 34.5, 21.3. Subtraction is 13.2. That's right. Do a multiplication. 2.2, 3.1, multiply, 6.82. And one more time with division. 144, 12 divided is 12. That's right. Now let's try it one more time with a bad operator. We'll just type 2, 2, and then we'll put the ampersand in. Didn't recognize operator. So all of our operators work correctly. So this is a very simple calculator using if-else-ifs to control what operation is performed based on the operator that the user enters. There are, of course, more sophisticated calculators we can write, and we'll look at creating some of those in further chapters. But now we're ready to move on to the next chapter where we talk about another control flow structure, repetition. And we'll do that by looking at two types of loops, the while loop and the for loop. And in the first lesson of this next chapter, we'll start introducing the while loop.